We're here to expand human consciousness and apply these concepts to our everyday lives. It says it right there on the shirt, Light Warriors. How's everyone doing? It's good to see you all. Once again, we approach an energy focal point, and we're not going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. And that's what this is all about. It's about understanding these deep concepts and actually applying them to everyday life. And that's what we're here to do. So we have a very powerful, a lot of people say they're all powerful, but this one we're going to understand why. A very powerful new moon in Aries. And we're going to understand the energy theme of this new moon. We're going to understand the power of intent. Don't talk about it, be about it. Because you could learn these concepts and you could put them in the drawer, keep them on the side. But if you do not apply them to your everyday life, it's the power of intent. And we have a phenomenal transmission planned for tonight. It's phenomenal. And we're all going to be leveling up. That's the energy that we're in right now. The energy of this April 2021. And remember that linear time is fake. A lot of fake things, right? But we go through time periods and shifts. So we don't have to actually wait. Don't wait for a specific moment, but throughout a time period, using the power of intent, we could amplify these energies. What's available to you? So we're not going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. And we're going to be using this energy of this new moon that represents breakthroughs and new beginnings for our everyday lives. You get it, right? So this new moon in Aries, it's giving us an energy focal point. We want to focus our intent during this time period. You could focus your intent any day of the year, but there are exterior energies that can amplify your intent. So it's not enough just to know. And we're going to go through some examples in this world famous video. And hopefully, each and every one of you, all of us, will be leveling up our everyday life experience. That's what this is all about. So if you're watching on the replay, just giving another minute for the rest of our family to join, right? Because that's what we are. We're a family. And we're here to be pioneers, and we're here to create something different. Not the same. Not the same. So sit back, maybe grab a cup of coffee. I was out in the sun, Lacey. DNA activation, right? It's important. Yes, the sun is important for us. Oxygen is important for us. All these things can improve our physical and mental health and our everyday life experience. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to change reality. Somebody has to be Neo, Light Warriors. Somebody has to be Neo. So sometimes you have to do it yourself. Hello, everyone. I am Michael, and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. This new moon in Aries represents breakthroughs of fears that have plagued you for a lifetime. It's time for new beginnings. And the new moon is always times for new beginnings. But it's a little bit different this time, as Aries is the first astrological sign. So we're totally resetting, global reset, if you will. It's time to reset. It's time to start new. With this energy theme of new beginnings, it's not enough just to know about it. You need to back it up with radical action. Think about your goals. Think about your aspirations. We have one here all together. We're here to change reality. And it's not enough just to know. It's time to apply radical action of courage. Now is the time to apply radical action of courage. Warrior code, right? The path of the warrior. This courage comes from the heart, and the actions are based on honor. It's time to trust your heart in this moment. It's time to trust your heart. By doing so, you will overcome fears that have held you back, maybe even held you back for a lifetime. The energies are new now. Radical action is to be applied during this new moon. It's time to break through. Throughout the course of your journey, you may have felt that you weren't able to, say, level up or break through. Now is the time, but it's time to be about it. Not a theorist, a practitioner. If you stumbled across this message, this might be very different to you, because we're here as practitioners. We're actually practicing what we preach, not just talking about it. You have to move, and you have to back it up with radical action. Spring cleaning is also important. We have dense energies that hold us back, dense energies that hold us down. Ask yourself the question, did you purge? Did you let go of what no longer serves you? We're putting out this transmission ahead of time. It's a good idea to start purging now. Do it right now. Do it right now. Purge things that no longer serve you. On my personal journey, I'm going through clothes and taking things that no longer serve me in the house. Donate them. Get rid of them. Move forward. Do it. Your actions. Do your actions in the vibration of honor, and then it will be reflected back to you. So start to purge things that no longer serve your greatest purpose. Many of you that have been on the journey with me for quite some time know I speak about the law of 80-20. And 80% of maybe your stuff you don't actually use. 20% of your stuff you use 80% of the time. You'll learn a lot here. It's time for a new perspective. Your whole life, you were plugged into the matrix, a matrix based off of satanic vibrations known as fear and shame. It's time for a new perspective. When you find yourself and you have a new perspective of life, everything will begin to change. Have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. And remove fear doesn't serve you. Not only physical things, we could remove subconscious programs. And when we remove subconscious programs, we become the person that we came here to be. Remove fear, remove shame. These are lower vibrations that no longer serve us. Did you purge? Did you let go? Let go of fear, let go of shame. Purge them now. And allow the new moon energies to do its thing. It's time to be brave. It's time to be brave. Fear holds you back on your journey. A lot of times people say, hey, you're pretty brave talking about that. You need to be brave. We stand here in the vibration of authenticity. Do you see fear in these eyes, light warriors? Dare to be brave and do it now, because fear will hold you back. You need to do it yourself. Only you can do it. The energies are here. A lot of people will speak about new moons. I'm speaking about it as well. But I'm here to tell you, it means nothing. It means zero without the power of intent. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a test and you pray, oh, please let me pass the test. That's fine and all, but did you back it up with radical action? Did you back it up with radical action? Did you study for the test? I'm using this as an everyday life example. Last week, we shared about the path of the warrior. And the warrior honors God, but does not rely on God, because not every prayer is answered. Did you back it up with radical action? If you're studying for the test, is it enough just to pray and do nothing? Free will is the law of the universe. We need to learn the laws of the universe. And that's what I'm here to share with all of you. We're learning the laws of the universe. The power of intent. If you're in the live stream right now, you could see I pinned a world famous video, The Power of Intent. Override everything with the power of intent. What do you intend to do? The energies are here. And it's time to break through and break through fears that have plagued you for a lifetime, but you can't do it just sitting there. And that's what we're going through right now as we're shifting to the new earth. People need to understand that it's going to take common everyday life people to do this. And nothing will stop this movement. Absolutely nothing. Even if I have to do it myself. That's where you need to be. You need to be focused like a laser beam, regardless of what you want to accomplish in your life, even if I have to do it myself. Fear is rapidly collapsing. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Many people are controlled and manipulated by satanic vibrations of fear and shame, but they completely dissolve in the vibrations of love and authenticity. And this energy is known as Christ. Everything is based off a vibrational frequency. And as you hear these vibrations, it will strike a chord within your sacred heart, because everyone is emitting who they are from their core. It's called the heart chakra. The heart chakra emits an electromagnetic frequency, a force field that is 5,000 times greater than your brain. So you always want to meet people that think with their heart and not with their brain. You got to walk away. It's time to realize these laws of the universe. And we're able to bust through the fears with the power of no. A lot of times, what we're seeing right now is control, but they know they have no control because of the laws of the universe. The laws of the universe is what's holding everything together. Remember the law of consent. If you're taking the journey with us, I'll be making a full video on the law of consent this month. The law of consent. These are the laws of the universe. What do you consent to? What do you not consent to? Practice it on your journey, your everyday life journey. It's invigorating. You will come across these things, these tests. Florence, thank you very much. I appreciate you. You will come across these tests on your journey. But you need to be with feet planted firmly during this time period. And when lower vibrations come your way, let them know. Not today, serpent. Not today. The law of consent is very important during this time period. It is essential to learn the laws of the universe during this time period because this matrix will collapse. Commander's backup plan is underway. I'm already here. And we're all ready. We're all ready. We're all ready for the new earth. We're all ready for the new earth. Some of us are already there. That's why we need our brothers and sisters to find us in the fifth dimension. I heard that somewhere. Dimensions are not places, they are frequencies. And when you expand your consciousness, you change dimensions. You're tuning in to realities. Tesla said, I am the receiver. You are receiving a broadcast, and you're tuned into specific realities. And I shared with you authentically that sometimes we have what's called dimensional bleeding. And other realities could bleed into yours. That's why it's important to stand with feet planted firmly. And you'll be surprised when you do so, the power that lies within you. They are no match for us. You see, all of these entities, even though they might reside in a different dimension, they have no power because they existed because of fear. But it's rapidly going to change. It's going to rapidly change now. We've passed the Great Conjunction. And I shared with you, everything is a shift. It doesn't mean something happens on that day. But now we're starting new with the new moon in Aries. Kind of like starting a new year, Light Warriors. Starting a new year. What will April bring to all of you in your everyday life experience? But whatever you want to accomplish, keep your feet planted firmly. It's time to finish strong. Apply your intent during the new moon of Aries. And then, Light Warriors, we will take back our everyday lives. I'm already here. And so it is. How was that one, Light Warriors? Third Coast, thank you very much. I appreciate you. You look like Superman there. Gypsy Daisy, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Everything is based off of intent, and you need to know this right now. Okay, so sometimes on our journey, we want to give our power away. We want to listen to other people, or we want to rely on other things. Okay, like for example, one of the good examples that I can share is crystals. We talk about crystals. Want to see my new crystal at Warriors? But I shared with a person I was talking with, and she seemed to be very interested, and she said, "Well, what is like the most important things, and where does like say crystals fall?" And I said, "Dear one, crystals is basically the very bottom, because you could override everything. So it's the intent that you put into something, right? So you always want to put intent into whatever it is, because the other things, they might amplify your power, but you could do it with nothing. You could do it without the new moon. I'm here to share that authentically. But this energy is here so it can amplify whatever it is you have intent for. And that's what we're doing here right now. We are at this new moon. We are exponentially shifting this movement for our everyday lives. And nothing is going to stop it. Nothing is going to stop it, Light Warriors. So, yes, a lot of people have been experiencing a lot of ascension symptoms and upgrades, and we're just riding the wave. And I shared with you, this is the preparation to accept. Your hardwiring is being changed. It might be personally for you on your journey. You might be entering a new phase in your life. Or as the collective, we might be entering the new earth very soon. But it is important to realize that not everything is love and light. Everything is what it is. And we need to focus on the power of no, and the power and the law of the universe known as the law of consent. When you do this, they lose all their power. Not today, serpents. Not today. And you'll see how they don't have any power. They're actually quite worthless. You see, Light Warriors, you are limitless, and they are worthless. They could only copy. That's all they could do is copy. You are all the creators. You're the creators. You were born here, and you're here to finish the job. And you'll find yourself, when you've changed your vibrational frequency, this is important to know. It's important to know. This is the difference between being a sovereign being, questioning everything, and not taking anything for granted. That's why I say, don't talk about it, be about it. If you're interested in this, you might have stumbled across this message. It's not enough just to say, oh, the new moon's coming and new beginnings are going to start for me. Hooray! Hooray! Right? Those that have been on the journey, they know being facetious, right? It's a $5 word. $5 word, facetious. This is our everyday lives. And we're all leveling up. And I'm using this time period to level up this mission. And that's what we're doing. We're all shifting right now. And we shift with frequencies. And the frequencies that emit from our core. So it's important that we're aware of this and know that free will. Everything is free will. So I appreciate that. I try to be funny, you know. It's called being authentic. We don't need to stand and be robots and all these things. See that there? 528, Light Warriors. 528. It's time. I'm sweating. Get rid of the button down, right? It's time to level up. And it's time to make it very relatable to common people. A lot of times we hear things and it's not relatable. I'm here to make it relatable. Maritza, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. And I'm going to keep going. I shared with you, keep going is not a phrase. It's a lifestyle. Just keep going. And I'm going to continue to expand everything. That's why it's called Our Everyday Lives, Light Warriors. It's Our Everyday Lives. Because every aspect of your life will change when you think differently. And I'm here to make you think differently. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to make you become the person that you came here to be. No matter what, you have the ability inside of you. It's just hidden from you. It's hidden. Remember, you're all helping me remember who I am. I shared that with you, right? We're here to remember who we are. And everything is going to change. Shout out to my sister on this one. She made this one for me. I appreciate it, Christina. So we have a lot to look forward to. And I know that right now it doesn't seem so easy. And we're all going through a shift at different rates. And there is no right or wrong because linear time is fake. I went through some hardships myself, but we're experiencing the shift right now. I promised all of you, I will share a workout video with you and teach how I healed the shoulder. I shared with you, right? I had to go through a hardship. And during this time, we want to manage our health. So working out might be important to you. And I had to go through a down period and everything kind of was rough. But I did everything myself and I climbed my way out of it. And I'm here to make you all climb out of this mess right now. Because I see clearly, and many of you see clearly, and you could see the invisible enemy. It might not even exist in this dimension. You'd be surprised, they're actually more afraid of you, Light Warriors. So, we read a lot of ancient texts and we knew about this time period. We were prepared for this time period. But it's time to realize that the stories were about us. And, we kind of see pictures and things and the depictions. And you say, how could that be me? How could that be us? How can we do it? Because of free will, Light Warriors. You have to pick up the ball and run with it. Pick up the ball and run with it. And we're going to do it together. And this time period right now at the new moon is showing us that we have an energy focal point. We want to focus our intent. not only are we teaching, we're actually, whatever you want to call it, conducting a science experiment, making this the greatest reality show of all time, whatever you want to call it. It's just simply applying it to real life and watching this matrix burn. Watch it burn. We're not here to be theorists. We're here to be practitioners. And the new moon in Aries is giving us this opportunity right now. And everything that I've done in the last 2.5 years is for this moment in time. Because we are shifting, and we are shifting now. I could see it. Because the fear, once they lose their control with fear, once they lose their control with shame, anytime you come across fear and shame, those are the lower vibrational states of consciousness. And the higher states of vibrational consciousness are love and authenticity. And now we're starting to put everything together. So at first glance, we might not say, oh, how does this all come together? It's not going to be, what do they call it? Spiritual, metaphysical. It's going to be part, you ready for this? You ready? Here it comes. Here it comes, light warriors. It's going to be part of our everyday life experience. I wear my heart on my sleeve, kid. 528 hertz. I shared that as my first video. I shared it recently again. I'm practicing what I preach. I'm going back to the beginning. I'm starting a new beginning. And I just keep going. Motivational too, right? And you have to see. You have to see, say, oh, it works. Firsthand experience is very important. Firsthand experience right here for me. 528 hertz was very important because I had firsthand experience that frequencies can shift you. You could heal yourself with light and sound. And then you continue to learn who you are. And you learn more about your DNA. And you say, 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. And all these years, they used the subconscious program that you have junk DNA. All they did was hydropower. That's how this is happening. That's how these resurrections are happening everywhere. And nothing will stop it. Focus this energy during this new moon. Magical Bell, thank you. It's my honor to do this. And I'll just keep going. And I'm grateful for all of you. And this is going through the people. You all make this possible. You're all my family. You're there for me every day. And I hope I'm there for you every day. I assure you, this is a positive feedback loop, as I say. So everything I put out there, I assure you, you all bring back to me. And I dream about that. I think about, oh, what am I going to create today? And then it becomes your vocation. It becomes your vocation. And it's a different way of thinking. So a lot of things we say, we were taught the matrix way, I know many of you are out there and you're breaking down the matrix, and I love you all. And we're all sharing a different way. And, I might be a little rough around the edges, but you wanted a spiritual warrior. You got it, kid. You wanted this, right? Did you want this? This is what you got now. So we're going to do it all. When the history books are written, right? Think about when the history books are written and what's going to be said about you. What's going to be said about me? So keep that in mind, because I assure you, you're all inheriting this earth. They have no control. And realize this now. Realize it now during this new moon. So ask yourself the question, if you're just tuning in now, did you purge? Did you let go of everything that no longer serves you? Did you let it go? Are you listening from within? I heard a guy out there, right? And he says all the time, we cannot control what is around us. Who are the people that are trying to give you subconscious programs? Who are the writers of the subconscious programs? Who are they? Last time I checked, you write the subconscious programs for your everyday life. It says it right here. Denise, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're here to serve our light. I know you're all here to serve. And I'm here to make you aware. We're all different, yet we're all the same. That's why we're the 144,000. Remember the Hopi prophecy every single day. We're all different. And we're bringing our unique abilities, our unique gifts, and we're able to shift this reality to the new earth. Melissa, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. And we're going to keep going. We're going to keep moving no matter what. So everything, really reflect on what's holding you back. Is it fear? Is it shame? I just went through that. You'll come across circumstances. You'll come across an opportunity to shift the timeline by your decision. A long time ago, I told you all the light worker mission. I said, what do you need to do? And I said, all you need to do is exist. And your decisions every day are going to shift this reality. Every decision that you make. Diana, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. And because of this topic, it's maybe reaching some new people. And you say, this is a little bit different. We're here to be pioneers. I'm here to tell you, you must back things up with radical action, because free will is the law of the universe. Remove fear that does not serve you. That's the law of consent. Do you give consent? If you don't give consent, don't be afraid to say no. Say no. Say no. So every day, anything can happen because of the power of intent. But we do have energy focal points, and this is a big one. I share them with you when they come up. You know, like say if we talk about the Lionsgate portal. But anytime these events happen, it's not enough just to sit there. It's not enough just to know about it. It's not enough to talk about it. We're here to be about it. And that's what I'm here to do. Because you could see the eyes of your brothers and sisters that are suffering. You could see the eyes of our children that are suffering. The change will happen because you will make it happen, light warriors. And I'm here to remind you of that. Bernadette, thank you very much. Thank you, Michael, for sharing your wisdom. That's what I'm here to do. Teach. And be about it. My recent adventures, I shared them with you last time. I found that's a big one, right? A couple of cool stones on my recent journey stones. So, pretty cool, right? And, you need to, it's a big one, right? You need to use what's available. You need to use what's available. So even if you're alone, there's a whole world out there. And just be yourself, and you're going to attract your soul family by living your everyday life. Maybe you will attract your soul family during this time period of the new moon. So everything is an energy. Remember that we want to purge. We want to let go of subconscious programs or physical things. Everything has an energy that don't serve our greatest purpose. And then you're going to leave so much more to come into your life. Sometimes we have so many energetic cords, right? We have the energetic cords. Hold on. And then we don't have any room to attract something new into our lives. So let go. And the things that we want to let go right now, we want to let go of fear, and we want to let go of shame. And what are these vibrations? They are satanic vibrations. And we want to hold on to the vibrations of love and authenticity. And these are known as the vibrations of the energy of Christ. And you need to move forward. Even if common people have to do this now, and we'll start fresh. We're starting fresh with the new moon. Fresh year. It's all fresh. So keep this in mind. We will lead by example, and just keep going. Don't let the new moon, again, whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your life, don't listen to other people. Do they have your best interest in mind? Sometimes when we realize that the false idols don't have your best interest in mind. You have your best interest in mind. Remember this and start fresh with this new moon. I got it right here. Remember the moon? Maybe we'll do another full moon one, right? To you all again too. We'll do a little singing, right? So we have a lot coming up. We have a lot in store. and we're going to constantly level up exponentially. I'm grateful for all of you, and every time that was for the full wolf moon. I don't think I'm gonna howl this time. If you haven't seen that one, you should check it out on the channel page. It's fun. But you need to be in tune with nature, be in tune with yourself. They're trying to block who you really are. Follow your heart, and you know where your path leads. Cheryl, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Rock collections are fun. So many rocks. You inspire us every day to be better. Thank you. I appreciate that. And every day, you all inspire me to be better. And it's my honor to do this. Till the end of the line. Light workers of the world. Till the end of the line. Never forget it. It's actually right back there if you forget it. Till the end of the line. That's Captain America. Till the end of the line. If you haven't seen my transmission on the path of the warrior, you should go to the channel page and take a look at that, because it might actually really represent your everyday life journey. This world, this matrix is unforgiving. The power is inside of you. Never forget it. And I bring everything. I bring everything. That's why there are so many different messages. There are many different energies here. You all know the main one. But that's what it's going to take. It's going to take warriors to save our people and to save our children. Don't forget it. Don't forget what we're here to do. Everything is going to shift. I'm here serving until that shift, until that event, and then, well, we'll see what we do afterwards. But right now, we have a mission. Are you ready for the mission, Light Warriors? Are you ready for the mission? So I appreciate all of you, and if you've happened to stumble across this message, if you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. And that's what we're doing. We're shifting and we're taking over, even if we have to do it ourselves. Shine the light with the power of authenticity. So I'm grateful for all of you. Please continue to share if it resonates with you, because that's what the 5D is all about. If you don't like it, just turn it off and throw rotten tomatoes at me. So I know there is a lot going on out there, Light Warriors, but there's nothing to fear, Light Warriors. Doesn't matter what's going on out there. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the new moon in Aries. Breakthroughs and new beginnings. Practice what you preach. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. We are the 144,000 warriors of the rainbow. It is time to take back our everyday lives. It doesn't belong to anyone. It belongs to the people. And that's why I chose this. And I wear my heart on my sleeve. Good. So I appreciate all of you. Continue to share. I told you, I'll find a way. And you better believe it. Victory of the light. I love you all. I'm grateful for all the sharing. I'm grateful for your attention, the currency of the universe. And if you didn't know that, it's on the channel page. The currency of the universe. It's your attention. That's why the serpents want your attention. And they're starving for the attention. Focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself, especially now during the full moon in Aries, you will become the person that you came here to be. Love you all. Keep moving. Keep going. I hope this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. Warriors of the Rainbow. And so it is. Love you all. Bye-bye.